Is it time to buy or sell Etsy stock? In this video, we will explore Etsy in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 25th of August, 2025. And now, we aim to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest insights. You won't want to miss any crucial updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4, at StockInvest.us. Leverage the power of AI to receive free price predictions and in-depth analyses for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 25th of August, 2025, our system has ranked Etsy as a sell candidate, giving it a score of -3.31. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. We will continue monitoring this evaluation to see how it unfolds in the coming days. The stock is positioned in the lower range of a very broad and strong upward trend in the short term, which may typically present a favorable buying opportunity. Should the lower trend floor at $55.47 be breached, it could first signify a deceleration in the rate of increase, but might also serve as an early alert for a potential trend reversal. The current 3-month trend indicates a possible change of 13.45% over the upcoming 3 months, with an expected return ranging from 9.66% to 40.71%. In terms of a longer outlook, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of 5.31%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between -22.65% and 28.83% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $44.39 and $73.93. Our latest daily update for Etsy includes the headline, Etsy stock price fell more than 8.41% Monday, closing at $57.39. The Etsy stock price decreased by 8.41% on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 25th of August, 2025, dropping from $62.66 to $57.39. This marks 3 consecutive days of decline. During the last trading session, the stock exhibited a fluctuation of 7.88%, with a low of $57.37 and a high of $61.89. The price has decreased in 7 of the last 10 days and is down by 7.09% during this time frame. Trading volume increased by 4 million shares on the last day, albeit alongside declining prices. This can serve as an early warning sign, slightly increasing the risk over the upcoming days. In total, 8 million shares changed hands for approximately $441,760,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price for the stock was $70.57, while the lowest was $40.05. Currently, the price is 18.68%, or $13.18, below the 52-week high, and 81.35%, or $250.36, below the all-time high reached on the 26th of November, 2021, when the price peaked at $307.75. Etsy shares dropped more than 8% on Monday after the impending end to the United States de minimis import rule removed a significant tax-free advantage for small cross-border purchases. The immediate market reaction indicates expectations of higher import costs, decreased international shipments, and diminished marketplace volume, all short-term challenges for gross merchandise sales and take rates. This downside is intensified by Etsy's mixed performance in the second quarter. Revenues increased due to stronger advertising sales, but earnings fell short and overall buyer counts remain under pressure. In the short term, investors can anticipate ongoing volatility as analysts and merchants adjust their expectations for demand and profit margins for sellers who have depended on low-cost imports. On the other hand, this policy change creates a potential medium to long-term advantage for Etsy's domestic and second-hand offerings, including Depop, as higher import costs make U.S. and used goods relatively more appealing. Strategic initiatives focused on search optimization, artificial intelligence, advertising monetization, along with stock buybacks and reactivated buyers, could help mitigate the impact if management can maintain growth in gross merchandise sales and expand margins. Competitive dynamics are also crucial. Amazon may strengthen its position as low-cost foreign competitors lose their pricing advantages, which could limit Etsy's potential for growth unless execution improves. Upcoming investor events and guidance for the third quarter will be significant catalysts for the stock's next movement. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 31st of July, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned Etsy a neutral grade with a hold action. On the same day, Thursday, the 31st of July, 2025, Barclays also rated Etsy with a positive grade and a hold action. Earlier, on Monday, the 30th of June, 2025, Wells Fargo assigned Etsy an underweight grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 1st of May, 2025, Cantor Fitzgerald gave Etsy a neutral grade along with a hold action. Finally, on Monday, the 14th of April, 2025, Deutsche Bank rated Etsy with a hold grade and a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to Etsy stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as a strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts provide the stock with a buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Etsy. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which could impact short-term developments. The Etsy stock currently shows sell signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, suggesting a more pessimistic outlook for the stock. On upward corrections, there will be resistance from the lines at $63.26 and $60.75. A breakout above either of these levels will generate buy signals. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Wednesday, August 13, 2025, and so far, the stock has declined by 18.12%. Further declines are expected until a new bottom pivot is established. Yesterday, volume increased alongside falling prices, which may serve as an early warning, indicating that the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some additional signals that may catch your interest. Moving average convergence divergence. Buy signal. Pivots. Sell signal from 9 days ago. Bollinger. Buy signal from 9 days ago. Short-term moving average. Sell signal from 7 days ago. Long-term moving average. Sell signal from 2 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 32 days ago. When examining the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, sell signal from 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 64 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 58 days ago. For more signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Let's discuss the support, risk, and stop loss for Etsy. Etsy finds support from accumulated volume at $55.99. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction is anticipated when this support is tested. The stock typically shows average movements throughout the day, and given the solid trading volume, the risk is classified as medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $4.52 between its high and low, which is a 7.88% change. In the past week, the stock experienced an average daily volatility of 4.73%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Etsy, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 29th of October, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 58 cents. Keep an eye on these numbers as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Etsy. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Etsy is at $59.29. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Etsy encounters its first support level at $55.99. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. The combined average rating for Etsy from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 15th of August, 2025, Blow Marla J executed an insider sale of 257 shares of common stock. On the 15th of August, 2025, Blow Marla J conducted another insider sale of 193 shares of common stock. On the 12th of August, 2025, Colburn Richard Edward III executed an insider sale of 1,397 shares of common stock. On the 7th of August, 2025, Patel Goyal Krudi conducted an insider sale of 2,243 shares of common stock. On the 7th of August, 2025, Patel Goyal Krudi executed an additional insider sale of 9,701 shares of common stock. An analysis of the 100 most recent insider trades reveals a negative insider power, with a ratio of negative 22.815. Overall, insiders purchased 536,430 shares and sold 858,602 shares in the last 100 trades. This stock has received a negative evaluation and there is currently no stop loss in place. Is Etsy stock a good buy? The Etsy stock presents several negative indicators, and despite a current positive trend, we anticipate that Etsy will perform poorly in the upcoming days or weeks. Consequently, we maintain a negative assessment of this stock. Due to minor weaknesses observed in the technical analysis, we have revised our conclusion for this stock from a hold to a sell candidate since our last evaluation. After examining the volatility and price movements from the previous trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 26th of August, we expect Etsy to open higher by $1.49, starting at $58.88. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any purchases or sales of securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a lovely day, with best regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.